You know guys, I'm starting to think there may be some correlation between the month of February and Sonic the Hedgehog. Intentional or otherwise. Just last year on Valentine's Day, we Sonic fans got our first ever live action film adaptation of the beloved Blue Blur in the form of the 2020 Sonic movie, which was simply named Sonic the Hedgehog. The film would go on to rake in well over $300 million in worldwide revenue, despite not being able to reach theaters in literally every country due to the pandemic that is still gripping the world today. Nevertheless, for the film to have achieved such remarkable success in the face of these circumstances is highly telling of the sheer amount of talent and dedication that went into the film's success. So honestly, it shouldn't be a surprise that a sequel for the film was announced shortly after it arrived in theaters. The sequel itself is set to premiere in the year 2022, barring potential changes in schedule, and the film itself is set to begin filming in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada in March 2021, which is next month at the time this video is posting. But, as it turns out, we have something else to look forward to next year, and that's exactly what we're going to be going over in this video.
Here we go!
Hey, what's up, Blue Blurs? Gamer Blake 90 here, your proud chief at the Blue Blurs, presenting you all a discussion video in which we talk about the Sonic Netflix series that was just announced at the start of this week. I'm pretty sure you can see it all on my face right now and on the thumbnail too, but I was super giddy when the series got announced. So giddy in fact that I wanted to make a video on the very same day that the series was first revealed, but I had other things to take care of at the time, like preparing to cease operations over at my older YouTube channel so I could move full speed ahead with this one. If y'all didn't catch it, yes, that was a Sonic Heroes reference I dropped. Go back and look it up. The Sonic Netflix series was something that had been circulating for a little over a month now, albeit unintentionally, and that was in part to an unintended leak that surfaced earlier this December. In that leak, it was stated that the Sonic Netflix series was in development, and I think it also named off the companies that would be overseeing its creation, SEGA included because, well, they own Sonic, so that much was obvious. But little more information than that was given, and we wouldn't get to savor it for long because the post was deleted immediately after it first surfaced, as that apparently wasn't the proper time frame during which to announce the news. But February 1st was a completely different story. So now after almost 2 months of asking the question about what the heck was going on with this Sonic series that's coming to Netflix next year, we finally have a lot of information to absorb. So, what do y'all say guys? Let's dive right into the heart of the matter and talk about the new Sonic series coming to Netflix in 2022. So we have here the official article from Wildbrain that talks about the Sonic series in question, and the series itself is called Sonic Prime. Now, before we go any further, just spare me the Twitch Prime and Amazon Prime jokes that I know you all are just dying to crack. I understand, but just bear with me here, please. Sure, it's a funny coincidence though. I wonder if it was intended or not. But the design of the logo itself looks pretty slick, I gotta say. A lot of cracks along the surface of both parts of the logo, you know, the Sonic and the Prime part, and the Prime part itself is multicolored. Certainly a unique take on a Sonic logo, and of a style that I'm not quite used to, but hey, I think this could warm up to me over time. I like the direction that it's going for sure. So, Sonic Prime. Netflix, SEGA, and Wildbrain announced a new animated Sonic the Hedgehog series, Sonic Prime, set to premiere worldwide in 2022. Coincidentally, the very same year that the Sonic movie sequel will be released, provided that there won't be any delays in its production schedule. We know the movie sequel is set to start filming in Vancouver, which is another detail I want to highlight considerably later on in this video. But anyway, the 24-episode animated adventure for kids, families, and longtime fans draws upon the keystones of the brand, as in the Chaos Emerald, I'm sorry, I couldn't help it, Keystone, and features the Blue Blur of video game fame in a high-octane adventure where the fate of a strange new multiverse rests in his gloved hands. I got serious Marvel Universe vibes just reading that. I'm pretty sure that the more recent Marvel films have been diving into the concept of a multiverse, And I could be fooling myself here, but I'm fairly certain that I recall a piece of news concerning Sonic making a cameo in the next Spider-Man film, or at least another Marvel Universe film. I could be wrong though, because I was unable to locate an article talking about the subject, mainly because I don't exactly know where to look. So if anyone does know about such an article concerning the subject, please point me in the right direction. But yeah, back to the post. Sonic's adventure is about more than a race to save the universe. It's a journey of self-discovery and redemption? Redemption for what exactly? Does Sonic do something in Sonic Prime that he shouldn't have done, or does it refer to a different kind of redemption? Like so many of you, I've got questions that need answers right now. A large part of this video is going to involve speculation, but hey, that's part of the fun of it, as there is so much that we don't know about right now. Well, there are a few things that we do know, but I'll touch upon those later. But yeah, our journey of self-discovery and redemption. I'm pretty confident that this will take a similar approach that was displayed by the Sonic movie in terms of portraying Sonic's character. Now, I understand that not everyone was on board with the idea of Sonic showcasing a more vulnerable side in the Sonic movie, but when you think about it, we really don't see any elaboration upon his character development in the games, other than at least the storybook games, but we're talking about something different here. Like, we're talking about Sonic's origin. Like, how did he grow into the confident, cocky character that he's been known to be for 3 decades now? Like, how exactly did he grow into such a character? The games never really touch upon this. The most we ever see is some elaboration on his backstory in the instruction manual for a handful of the earlier games in the Sonic series, most notably the Sega Genesis titles. But little more information is given in the fact that he was born at South Island or Christmas Island, one of the two, although both locations come up quite often in discussion of Sonic's lore. But it's not known as to how exactly he grew to be the confident character that he is today, as the manuals never talk about that. So it's not exactly surprising when you think about it that the Sonic movie would go into completely foreign territory in terms of portraying Sonic's character. And when you look at this sentence here about it being a journey of self-discovery and redemption, I'm pretty sure we'll take an angle similar to that of Portrayal in the Sonic movie. And there's another fact I'm about to reference that will further reinforce this theory. See here, the series will be, sorry about that, trying to highlight the whole paragraph. The series will be animated at Wildbrain's Vancouver studio, and SEGA and Wildbrain will jointly participate across production, distribution, and licensing. Ooh, Sonic Prime merchandise? Let's go! Man of Action Entertainment, creators of Ben 10, and the characters and team in the Academy Award-winning feature Big Hero 6 have been brought on as showrunners and executive producers for the series. Now, the first thing I want to talk about here is that it states that Wildbrain Studio is stationed in Vancouver, British Columbia, which, perhaps coincidentally, is the very first location where Paramount is set to shoot the film for the Sonic movie sequel. This could be a coincidence though, as I'm not entirely sure that was intended, but it is a coincidence that is pretty hard to ignore. That alone doesn't make entirely clear the nature of the universe in which the Sonic Prime series will be set, because as followers of the gaming series will know, there are apparently multiple universes in Sonic's world. If you recall back when Sonic Color was first released, there was an interview with Takashi Iizuka, Vice President for the development of Sonic over at SEGA Incorporated, that there were 2 different worlds in Sonic's universe, one which had humans in it, and one without humans, and Colors was set in the non-human universe. Of course, for something like this, I'm pretty sure that Sonic Prime will be set in a universe that does involve humans, just like the Sonic movie was. But will it be the exact same universe as is portrayed in the game? Or something else entirely? One of the writers from Man of Action Entertainment, Duncan Rolio, at least I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce her name, but if I got it wrong, feel free to chew me out, gave this response to a question that asked, "I just realized you're making Sonic series. Does this mean you are going to make a gigantic Sonic universe like Ben 10 has?" Sonic? It's a running joke in the Sonic community. And the response from Duncan Rolio was, "There already is one. We're just adding to it." When that post first surfaced, it was immediately assumed that the Sonic series would take place in the gaming universe as outlined by Sonic Team. But I myself am still kind of skeptical about that, because once again, it doesn't specify which universe, and if you recall from the games, as I just talked about, there are multiple worlds in the Sonic universe, so once again, which one? There could be something I'm missing, of course, so if any of you know better than I, feel free to educate me. I'm just as much involved in journey speculation as many of you are, no doubt. Now, I don't have any intimate knowledge on the accomplishments of Wildbrain and Men of Action Entertainment, so I had to do a little bit of research here. But apparently Wildbrain is the home of many children's shows such as, if we scroll down here a little bit, we should be able to find some samples. Aha! Peanuts, Teletubbies, Strawberry Shortcake, Callaloo, Inspector Gadget, Johnny Test, and even Degrassi. And of course, Wildbrain is stationed in Vancouver, as we just discussed earlier. At Men of Action Entertainment, they're apparently responsible for Ben 10 and the creation of Big Hero 6, I believe it was called. It also mentions Mega Man Fully Charged series, and even Disney XD's Marvel's Ultimate Spider-Man and Marvel's Avengers Assemble series. None of these I've really seen though. I know what a few of these series are, but other than that, I'm not fully educated on the quality of the writers that will be involved with this project, so there's very little that I can elaborate on in regards to that subject. All I can say is, I hope that the quality of the writing for the storyline of Sonic Prime will be top-notch. And while we're talking about the Sonic series, it leads to another question. Who will be voicing the cast in Sonic Prime? Sonic included, obviously. One thing that we do know is that the actors and actresses that are known for providing the voices of the Sonic cast in the gaming aspect of things, including Roger Craig Smith and Colleen O'Shaughnessy, will unfortunately not be returning to reprise their roles. Just last week, Roger Craig Smith announced that he would be taking his leave from the role of Sonic after having the longest run for the role, like a little over 10 years in fact. That's an incredible record to be set by anybody. And while it hasn't been explicitly confirmed if the rest of the crew involved alongside Roger, when the 2010s era of Sonic first began, would be walking out the door, one of them has already hinted towards it. To be specific, Cindy Robinson, voicing Amy Rose, has hinted that she will not be reprising her role either, for the Sonic series in general, whether it be for the games or anything else. It's only a hint though, and not exactly a blatant confirmation, but I don't know, man. Considering that Roger has already walked out the door, it makes me wonder if anybody else on the current cast for Sonic's games is set to follow suit. It also, has led many to be concerned over the potential removal of Mike Pollock, who, let's be serious here, is Dr. Eggman in heart and soul. The man has produced an amazing impersonation of Eggman since the year 2003, which is when Sonic X first surfaced. It would be a shame if he got replaced, but one thing he commented on when the news about Sonic Prime first broke is, "My non-disclosure agreements have never been more crucial than at this very moment. Every copyright law in the universe is gonna stop me from sharing what I know." Nice Sonic Colors joke. Now if you'll excuse me, I have to make some popcorn. Non-announcement. So there aren't really any conclusions that you can draw from reading this, so it's not clear if Mike Pollock will join the rest of the gaming cast for Sonic in vacating his role, which I really hope he doesn't do because, again, he was incredibly talented with the role of Eggman and I'd hate to see him go. There's no telling what will happen though. Colleen O'Shaughnessy has also confirmed that she won't be reprising the role of Tails in Sonic Prime, and at this time it remains uncertain if she will continue to have any degree of involvement as the voice of Tails for the Sonic games. Just recently, she voiced Tails in a very brief cameo at the end of the Sonic movie, which was what powered the excitement over a sequel to the Sonic movie in the first place, and of course, as we know, the sequel was all but confirmed. She did fantastic in that brief cameo, by the way, and I hope she keeps the role for the Sonic movie sequel. Still though, it remains unclear as to what exactly Colleen's fate will be. So overall, we know for a fact that the gaming cast from the Sonic series will definitely not be voicing any of the characters. So this leads many others to believe that perhaps Ben Schwartz will be next in line to take the voice of Sonic after delivering a phenomenal performance with the character in the Sonic movie. Some disagree with the notion, saying that he should just be left to voice the more vulnerable side of Sonic that was portrayed in the movie. But in my book, if you're a voice actor, that leads me to believe that you can perform extremely talented impressions of a multitude of characters. So what would stop anyone from giving life to different interpretations of one character's personality? Assuming of course that the Sonic to be portrayed in Sonic Prime will be any more confident than the one seen in the Sonic movie, which again isn't entirely clear. But after doing so well with voicing Sonic in the movie, I'd very much love to see him go the extra mile and give it a shot with Sonic Prime. Of course, it remains up in the air as to who will voice any of the other characters, assuming that anybody else in Sonic universe will be coming over. But when you think about that's going to draw upon the keystones of the brand, I'm pretty sure that some of Sonic's friends will be involved. Finally, I talked about the writers for Storyboard. 2 of them have already been named, and I'll name them by the Twitter handles. One is Hunter Black X, seen here, and the other is, as I named earlier, Duncan Rolio, or his Twitter handle of Rolio1. Once again, I'm pronouncing it wrong, please chew me out. And apparently according to Duncan, Men of Action Entertainment have been cooking this up for years. Years? Oh my god, how much time have they spent on this exactly? Holy crap. It'll be some time until it's released, but we couldn't be more excited about being part of such a massive undertaking as this show promises to be. Updates to come. And from Hunter Black X, file under things I can finally announce, guess what show your boy has been writing for? Also shoot me if I ever again refer to myself as your boy. Alright, I'll hold you to that. Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, that's 2 of the writers revealed for the Sonic Prime series. Again, I'm not familiar with the quality of their work, so I can neither vouch for nor be concerned over what exactly they'll bring to the table, but I have confidence that it will be something great. After all, with the success of the film, we're pretty much all but reassured that Sonic is doing fantastic across multiple pieces of media, such as the IW Comics, and of course the movie. I'm pretty sure that Sonic Prime will be going down a similar road. Nothing is said about the games yet though, but we're expecting to get some news in regards to that for Sonic's 30th anniversary, which is set for later this year. Because the first game was released in June 1991, so I wouldn't be surprised if no news was forthcoming until we got closer to either the spring or the summer season. One of the 2. But yeah, Sonic is doing just fine and has a lot of good things coming his way, and I'm excited to see what all of those will entail. And that pretty much wraps up my review video for the fun Netflix series that was announced earlier this week. Again, I cannot wait to see what comes of it when it launches next year, and I'm pretty sure you all are just as excited. And if you would like to keep up with this channel, just hit the subscribe button and ring that bell, because you can rest assured that I'll be following the news of Sonic's development closely. I'm not primarily a news channel to be honest, but hey, I gotta try out some things once in a while, right? But I do enjoy Sonic for more than just the game, so it only feels right to keep up to date on what else is happening with him in different corners of the media. So once again, if you enjoy my content, hit that sub button and ring that bell, and I'll be sure to keep you up to date as best I can. So I'm pretty sure there'll be plenty of Sonic tubers out there that will be excelling in a similar responsibility. Be sure to give them all a follow. I'll be listing their names off for your convenience so you can give them your support because they wholeheartedly deserve it. And if you did like this video, make sure to let me know what you thought by dropping a like and a comment down below. Let me know your honest thoughts about the reveal of the Netflix series. And while you're at it, let me know what you thought about the Sonic movie as well. I'm extra curious about that. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Until then, peace out, Blue Blurs for life, and take care.